Conference play-in tournament. 7 and 8 seeds going at it for postseason qualification. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Robertson is out there with Harden. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Hayes. And it's Hagan in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, they've got Maravich. Tatum out there with Durant. Then it's Robinson. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And Maravich hits it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Hagan. From deep, Robertson hits the three-point bomb.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Now here's Tatum. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The 3 from Harden. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And here's Harden. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep, it's Harden with the drive over Maravich. Harden, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Maravich, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here is Harden. 23 points his last outing. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Robinson against Chamberlain. Thomas outside. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thomas with the block. Maravich against Harden. The wide open look for Durant. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Pete Maravich.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the evening. He misses the free throw.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
The Bulls making a switch here. Kidd's checked in. Pippen's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here is Kidd. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Chamberlain against Robinson. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Robertson can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
No good for Maravich. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Up and in on the layup.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for Chicago. Anthony comes in for Tatum. And Cleveland with a change here, too. McDyess is checked in. Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Durant sets a screen for Kidd. For 3, Maravich. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Robertson left side. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Pippen. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Robertson passes to McDyess. Pass to Pippen. 5 on the clock. Over Durant. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Driving inside.
Well, he's not settling. Melo taking it to the D and making himself get to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Chicago, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Robinson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ginobili subbed in for Maravich. And Anthony drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Hagan. No scoring in this one. Outside Pippen. Launches it. Pippen missing again. Anthony looking it over. And the Bulls with another miss. With one on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And Greg, with the play-in games last year, it is exactly what the NBA was hoping for at the 7 and 8 matchups.
It really was. In the West, you had the Lakers besting the Pelicans, and it was a great game the whole way until Zion's fourth quarter injury, which probably sealed the deal.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Anthony, Ginobili out there with Jason Kidd, then it's Robinson, and it's Doherty in at the power forward. Now here's Anthony, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. The Western play-in game was a classic, and the 76ers against the Heat, Greg, was equally thrilling.
Kevin, the Sixers escaping with that one-point victory. I mean, you can always count on that 7-8 matchup to have high drama.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for the Bulls. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hayes is checked in. Both free throws good from Anthony. Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. McDyess a screen. Outside for Pippen. Here's Lillard. Count that one. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Anthony. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
It's Hayes, top of the key. Here's Lillard. Robinson pulls it in. The Bulls shooting the ball at 42%. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Down low, here's McDyess. Outside for Pippen. Hayes with the screen for Pippen. Offline with his 3. And And so Thomas will bring it up for Chicago. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Now here's Lillard, following the miss by Jason Kidd, and the basket by Lillard.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Chicago making some changes. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Robinson. Kevin Durant comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Maravich in for Jason Kidd. .153 left in the first half. Outside Durant, shoots the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Hayes. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. 6 to shoot. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Anthony. Out to Maravich. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Maravich has got 7 points in the game.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's Thomas. Nothing on the board. Pass to KD. Some changes for Chicago. Robinson comes in for Daugherty. And it's Jason Tatum in for Carmelo Anthony.
Substitution on the court.
.34 seconds left in the first half. The three from Tatum.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
From deep Harden. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Durant finds Thomas in the corner. Tatum with it. Thomas sets a screen for Tatum. Misses the jumper. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bulls on top, up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. You've got Hayes. Robertson is out there with Harden. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Hagan in at the 3 slot.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And so he hits both. And Chicago has possession. They lead by 1. Outside Maravich. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss. Cavaliers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
First one falls for him.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And so Tatum nails them both. Cavaliers trailing. Harden the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Harden. Robertson against Thomas. Robertson is double. From deep, Harden drills the 3-pointer. Harden's got 6 points.
The 3-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Outside Maravich. Thomas a screen. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
High post Chamberlain. Robinson on him. Here's Hagan. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tatum gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harden outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Hayes dishes to Robertson. Back to Hayes. Pass to Robertson. 3 on the clock.
Well, few guys understand better than James Harden how to use a pump fake to get a defender committed and get some free throws. That is nicely done.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
James Harden. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
He hits both from the stripe. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Maravich. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. Robertson against Thomas. Now here's Robertson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Hagan. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Here's Robertson. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Chamberlain. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now, here is Maravich. D right on him. Robinson against Chamberlain. Robinson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. Here's Thomas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Robertson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Bulls have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Anthony's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Kidd in for Maravich. Cleveland also making some changes. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Chamberlain. Pippen comes in for Hayes. And Lillard subbed in for Robertson. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Pippen. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anthony finds Thomas. Back to Anthony. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Yep, that one goes. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Melo picks his spots to put the ball on the deck, but boy, can he make you look foolish if you let him.
McDyess a screen. Over Kidd. McDyess can't hit. Chicago leading by 6. Durant kicks to Thomas. Outside Anthony. For 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago ending the third quarter on a 12-4 run. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we're back, a lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Anthony is out there with Doherty. Then there's Maravich. Then there's Kidd. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. Pippen, the pass to Hayes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Pippen. And Maravich pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 6. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here is Thomas. Here's Kidd. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Now here's Pippen. Bosch, a screen on Maravich. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And the first one drops.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sloan's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
High post, Pippen. Anthony on him. Now Robertson. Here's Lillard. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
So for the Bulls, Robinson's checked in for Doherty. Tatum comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Durant subbed in for Kidd. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Maravich. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Hagan. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Banked in off the glass.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Outside, Maravich. Thomas, a screen on Harden. And here's Maravich for 3.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Bulls leading by 5. Durant kicks to Tatum. Oh, that's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now here's Harden after David Robinson's miss. Over Maravich. Again, the miss by Harden. Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Count it. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Durant's shot is good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. The Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Thomas dishes to Robinson. Back to Thomas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harden inside the three-point line. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you'd probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. There's 53 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Harden's shot is good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Thomas with the ball. Outside Durant. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes. Cleveland with the ball. 7-point differential. Hagan can't hit.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Thomas, no good. And the Chicago Bulls get the big-time win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times